Hello, all. I'm going to be talking about media-centered perspectives, Chapter 10. The first uh, set of theories has to do with the media ecology theory, which was first put forth by McLuhan, mainly, and Marshall McLuhan, who's famous for his "the medium is the message" aphorism, and then later Postman came in and sort of shaped it and called it media ecology theory, which is how media and communication processes affect human perception, understanding, beliefs, and behavior. A particularly interesting aspect of this theory is the tetrad, which is actually McLuhan's son came in and organized his or put together McLuhan's ideas after he died. And it's a way of thinking about the impact of technology in society. And the four main quadrants are, well, I'll show you this, have to do with the way that the technology or the medium enhances what was there before. So it's kind of a it can present a solution. It can amplify effects. There's also retrieval. So what does it bring back that might have eroded or been lost in the at the time? It also does obsolesce things. Something the medium does, and then interestingly, it also, if you push it to its maximum, the medium can also flip on itself and create new problems, be dissatisfying. It's a reversal. So, for example, if you look at the cloud, you can see that the cloud, of course, enhances in multiple ways that I won't go over. It obsolesces things like flash drives, computer storage. It brings back, it retrieves group work effort, social interactions. Those are things you can't do with a flash drive, but it reverses privacy and security. So it causes new problems that we find with the cloud. Media logic is another theory that was put forward by I should have learned how to pronounce this, Althea and Snow, focusing specifically on the ways in which the medium and its social uses influence us about how to live. So a lot of it has to do with what we take for granted, like we have these smartphones, and we just, if there's something we want to know about what actor was in such and such a movie, we just look up Wikipedia and we immediately know. It's all these ways that the medium is influencing us that we may not even be conscious of. And I put the flip phone picture because when somebody has a flip phone, we're so conscious of it. Oh, you have a flip phone and whatever. Um, but when we use our own technology, often we're not thinking about all the ways it's impacting us. Um, Commodification is another part of media logic, the way in which advertising gets blended with programming. We saw that in ET with the Reese's Pieces. That was one of the early examples. Amplification and reduction is that the that it's what is the medium sort of what is the media presenting to us or not presenting to us that is somehow influencing us. Social learning theory was an earlier theory that I think I learned in School of Ed. That's how we learn to believe and behave based on observation, imitation, and modeling. Came from Bandura in 1977. So things like Sesame Street is supposed to be imitated. It's just supposed to be modeling, whereas Grand Theft Auto is not supposed to be modeling. But does it? Maybe is there? What does it do to the people playing it? And parasocial relationship theory is interesting, coming very, very early from Horton and Wohl in 1956, but is really relevant now. One-sided relationships where one party knows a great deal about the other party, but not vice versa. This can happen with celebrities, but it can also happen like with the textbook sites, like the television show Friends, how people sort of have a relationship with these different characters. Cultivation theory comes from Gerbner and Gross, 1976. The way that continual exposure to a consistent message about what the real world is like can shape a user's attitude about the world. Um, so those get into the concerns about like violent video games and so forth. Personally, for me, I say that I think about I like media, and of course I really really enjoy it. There's all kinds of media I enjoy, but having a child has sort of made me have to like do some more serious thinking about what do I want my kid doing and not doing, and what kind of message is he getting from like weird like viral YouTube videos and like YouTubers that he's obsessively watching. Like I worry about how they're constantly celebrating like capitalism and